The draft is upon us.
These guys went in on adjustment.
He's off on the win.
By himself, Okafor!
The 2015 draft starts Thursday. Teams are under pressure, teams are looking to slash the rebuilding label, and teams are involved in rumors about trading away their picks, looking to acquire all-stars before the draft, and we're gonna get into it, all of it, in this episode. My name is Chris, this is Andre, and this is David. Welcome to Court Vision.
So what I'm looking forward to in this year's 2015 NBA draft are multiple things with Karl Towns and Jahlil Okafor, who Minnesota's gonna pick for the #1 spot. But my main focus is the Miami Heat and what they're gonna do with their 10th overall pick. Now we're all gonna think of Stanley Johnson. I think Stanley Johnson has to be their main focus. They have to trade up, get Detroit out of the way. They have to get Stanley Johnson to keep Dwayne Wade or leave Dwayne Wade. See, Stanley Johnson's a big factor here because he averaged 14 points, 6.5 rebounds. If y'all remember this guy named Andrew Wiggins in Minnesota, Rookie of the Year, he averaged 17 and 6 rebounds too, so fairly similar numbers. And Stanley Johnson, in my opinion, is a lockdown, a better defender too. So Stanley Johnson has to be the key focal point for teams like Detroit, but mostly Miami. Just in case if Dwayne Wade leaves, you got another player that's just as athletic, just as much can't shoot as well either. I mean, Stanley Johnson can't shoot too, but they can attack the rim, play defense. So Miami has to get Stanley Johnson. I think that's their biggest key. And if they get that, then they're gonna be blessed. Andre, your thoughts on this draft?
Coming into the 2015 NBA draft, what I'm personally looking forward to is what the Lakers are going to do at the #2 spot. They're obviously going to take Towns or Okafor, whichever one is left, if they keep their pick. However, there's been rumors of them trying to move this pick to possibly get a superstar player to play alongside Kobe Bryant in what may be his last season in the NBA. The rumors have been swirling around for a while, and the main guy in this conversation is DeMarcus Cousins from the Sacramento Kings. One of the best big men in the league, might I add. If they were to be able to snag DeMarcus Cousins from the Kings, it would be probably the biggest move of the draft night, probably the biggest trade that we'd see, and it would totally turn around the Lakers' fortunes. Now, would it be the right thing to do? Time would tell. We'd have to see how they'd coincide with each other. We saw Kobe and Dwight play and it didn't work out, and Dwight at the time was one of the best big men in the league. It would be a huge deal to accelerate the rebuild and get rid of a guy like Julius Randle in favor of DeMarcus Cousins, who's already proven, who's already a 24-12 guy in this league, definitely among the top 5 centers. But again, it'd be hard to say. And what do the Sacramento Kings do? Why are they trading him? Supposedly, it's because of George Karl, and him and DeMarcus Cousins have already had a falling out, even though George Karl has only been with the team for about a couple months. So it'll be interesting to see. I don't know why Sacramento's doing it. I guess they want to strip their team down to the ground and pause and possibly restart their rebuild. So it'll be interesting to see that. Chris, your thoughts?
Another team involved in that trade talk would be the Orlando Magic. Now, how the deal would supposedly work out is Vucevic going to Sacramento, leaving them without a big man, and them getting the #2 pick. Now, if this deal actually goes down, Orlando's gonna pick either Okafor or Towns, replacing the Vucevic hole that was left. And then they would pick a #5 pick, which they have, and they would probably draft Justin Winslow, a guy that can guard 1 to 4 and play the 2, 3, and 4. He's 6'6". They say he has the most NBA body. I don't know what that means. I guess he's not skinny. I guess that's what they mean by that. If they were to draft Okafor as well, it'd be reuniting with another Duke player. Orlando, after this year, they said, we're done rebuilding. So I can see them being a part of that trade because they want to be done rebuilding, and then having Justin Winslow, Okafor, having that Duke connection, and then it'd be all said and done. All that's left for them to do after that would be adding some key veteran players to help teach these guys on what you need to do to have success in the NBA and how to grow as a player. Low key, Justin, I effed up in his name, my bad. They can pick him, and he kind of reminds you of an Andre Iguodala and how he's so versatile and how he can guard many positions. So I think that would be a very good fit for Orlando. They'd be very athletic at that point with Payton, Oladipo, Winslow, and then possible Okafor, Towns if that trade actually goes through. And then you have a veteran in Channing Frye. He's there to stretch the floor. But yeah, I feel that's what I'm looking forward to in the draft. Seeing what Orlando's doing, and hopefully they grow and become a banger in the East. Since Dwight left, they only won like what, 36-ish games. I think that's what came out. ever since Dwight left. But yeah, they're on the clock. So that's gonna wrap it up for their talk. So our talk about the NBA draft that's happening Thursday. We're all just gonna have to wait and see what happens. Very interesting to see if any trades happens like the past years. Who moves up in the draft, who moves down in the draft. Are we in for any shockers? Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We do this every Monday, but even though this video is going up on Wednesday,
special episode because we love you guys.
Yeah, we like to do bonus videos, everyone. Next video you see will probably be somewhere else. Peace out.
Boy.
Yes. Game 6 was the end of it all. The Warriors won after 40 years without winning.